As we have seen in our previous module that what are the factors that affect on the choice of nitrogen sources. In this module, we will talk about some nitrogen sources as an example which commonly used in fermentation media on industrial scale. As we have seen that nitrogen sources are very critical while selecting for industrial medium because some critical factors is affected by nitrogen sources. That is, first of all, the pH of the medium, and other one is the foam formation. So as concerned the different examples of nitrogen sources, we have two kind of choices. One is known as inorganic source and other one that is organic source. So first of all we will talk about some inorganic sources. So there are different kind of compounds which can be utilized as inorganic source. You can see in this slide that ammonia gas, ammonium salts and some nitrates can be used as nitrogen sources. So each and every source has its own limitations and benefits. So here you can see that as an example that for the commercial production of human serum albumin by Saccharomyces cerevisiae, so ammonia is mostly used as a nitrogen source. On the other hand, ammonia is also used to have the control the pH, but as concerned the ammonium sulfide, ammonium salts, that ammonium sulfate is mostly used for the production of some acids, and that also have the conditions in which the ammonium ion is utilized and the free acid part will be liberated. On the other hand, as concerned the nitrates, so when we use those salts of nitrates like ammonium nitrate, so when they utilize, so when ammonia is utilized by the utilization of the ammonium, then there is a drift toward the alkaline drift when they are metabolized. So as case of ammonium nitrate, with first if that consumed is ammonium, so when ammonium ion is utilized as you see here, the nitrates assimilation is repressed. So when the ammonium ion has been exhausted, there is an alkaline drift. But as the nitrate is used, then alternatively nitrogen source, so then there is a change in the pH just by the utilization of the positive part, and then the remaining part is the negative ions. So by the utilization of this, then there is a change in the pH of that. In this slide you can see that if we see that the metabolism of Gibberella fusarium, so when we see the pattern of metabolism in this case as reported by Barrow et al. In 1961 and 1964, so in the presence of the nitrate, the assimilation of the ammonia is inhibited at 2.8 to 3 pH, because when there is a utilization of the ammonium, then as we have seen in our previous slide, so by the assimilation and then the concentration of the nitrates, so what happened? Then the pH will go to the acidic side. So when the pH reached at about 2.8 to 3, then the ammonia is inhibited. So then there is a nitrate assimilation continues until the pH has increased enough to allow the ammonium assimilation mechanism to restart. So this is a continuous drift and change in case of such position when we use ammonium nitrate and all those compounds having the same nature. The second choice for us, that is the use of the organic compounds, organic nitrogen compounds. And we know that the amino acids and the small peptide of protein molecules, and then urea is important examples of organic nitrogen sources. So in case of organic nitrogen source, the growth will be faster, but few organisms have absolute requirement of amino acids, because the amino acid is a readily available source of nitrogen. Some microorganisms have the choice to utilize the inorganic nitrogen as a source, but some organisms cannot synthesize, have not that metabolism by which they can synthesize their own amino acids. So for the synthesis of such, and then they require some organic source of the nitrogens. So mostly the organic nitrogen sources as compared to the inorganic nitrogen sources are cheaper and readily available. So in case of, you can see here, in case of lysine, the methionine and the threonine are obtained from the soybean hydrolysate. So it will be too expensive to use for pure amino acids. So most of the organic nitrogen sources are obtained from different protein sources. So in case of the nitrogen sources in different media, we have different choices. Available compounds are peptone, tryptone, meat extract, and so others, yeast extract. So these are different. These sources not only the source of the nitrogen but also contain some other important metabolites. So in this slide, in this table, you can see that there are the different best nitrogen sources for the production of secondary metabolites reported by different workers. So if the product is penicillin, then the nitrogen source utilized by Moyer and Gogel in 1946, that is corn steep liquor. So in case of bacitracin production by Inskeep et al. 1951, they use peanut granules as a nitrogen source. But the Malzahn et al. 1959 use pancreatic digest of gelatin for the production of riboflavin. So in case of distillers solubles, for the production of noabiocin, then you can see here that different products is optimized by different nitrogen sources. We have the different choices. We can optimize different nitrogen sources. We can select different nitrogen source, and then we can optimize their concentration in the medium. So when we say that there are other nitrogen and proteinaceous nitrogen compound, that is the source of the amino acids that can be utilized. But common examples in case of nitrogen sources, inorganic sources, are ammonium sulfate, ammonium nitrate, sodium nitrate. But on the other hand, as concerned the organic sources, that mostly in industry that are used urea and then amino acid source. So we have to be very careful about the choice of the nitrogen source, keeping in view the pH drift of the medium.